So Scotty Darko tagged me in the coffee movie tag, and today I am going to do that for you. I am suffering from a cold. Well, I'm not really suffering, but it's getting annoying, and I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable with my cold. So let's get on with this tag, shall we? First up is Black Coffee, a film you love but is hard to get into. And my response to that one is Coffee and Cigarettes, directed by Jim Jarmusch. Thought it was appropriate. Jim Jarmusch is one of those directors whose films are usually hard to get into for normal people. And a lot of people find him to be pretentious and whatnot, and I guess I'm a little bit pretentious because I did attend film school for a while. So essentially 10 years of film school makes you pretentious. Basically, Coffee and Cigarettes is black and white, and it's all these people, I guess 11 different stories of people talking about stuff over coffee and cigarettes. And that's probably very boring for most people, but I love it. I don't know why I love this one. I just do. Next up is Peppermint Coffee, which is a favorite Christmas or holiday movie. And, well, I don't really like Christmas or holiday movies in general. I didn't know if I should pick like a Halloween movie or, because that's a holiday, but Christmas movies in general, I just don't like them, even when they're horror. But I have a feeling I'm going to love Krampus, and I've been looking forward to Krampus since I heard about it when I was writing for Living Dead magazine. And I've been looking forward to it since October of last year, maybe. And I think it's coming out this December? I don't know. I've lost track of all my release dates because I'm not writing for a magazine right now. But, so I'm looking forward to Krampus, but I don't really like Christmas or holiday movies. And yeah, I liked Nightmare Before Christmas, but I didn't want to mention that one or Gremlins or any of that stuff. So I'm looking forward to Krampus. Hot Chocolate, a favorite children's movie. For this one, I picked Coraline. I freaking love Coraline. I love the story because Neil Gaiman is one of my absolute favorite writers of all time. And this is a great book and it's a great movie, and I even like the 3D in this, and I hate 3D. The whole idea of the other mother in that entire world, it made me very excited, and there are circus themes, and I'm very into circusy things because of my sideshow history. So, yeah. Double Espresso, a movie that held your attention throughout the whole movie. I picked one of my absolute favorites of all time for this one, American Psycho. I have been in love with this movie since I first saw it many years ago. And earlier this year, or some point last year, I can't remember, but I met the screenwriter, and she's told me that because I liked the movie so much, I was probably crazy. But I am crazy. But I told her, I was like, you wrote it, but technically Bret Easton Ellis wrote it, and he is crazy. If you follow his Twitter feed, he's amazing. I love him. And the next one is Starbucks, a movie you've seen more than any. Oh, it's so good. So anyway, the movie that I have seen more than any other is probably The Crow. And I was debating whether it was The Crow or Fellowship of the Ring or something else. I don't really know. I forget. But the reason I picked The Crow is because I had to buy multiple copies of the DVD because I ruined them. So this is probably my third edition of it. I want to get it on Blu-ray because I want to convert all my entire collection to Blu-ray, but I'm broke, so that's not going to happen for a while. But at least I have my movie collection now, and it's not stuck in Ohio, and I'm stuck in Seattle. Oh, and for like Fellowship of the Ring, I saw it when I was in high school, and we dressed up and everything, and my friends and I went to the theater to see it at least 8 times. So, and I've seen it since then a lot more, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I've watched The Crow more than that, because I watched The Crow anytime I would get depressed, anytime something bad happened. Like, I usually watched it in Rocky Horror Picture Show, like, after a breakup. That's another one that I probably could have put on there, is Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've seen that one a lot. And so yeah, it's my I'm depressed and I like this movie. Which is funny because Starbucks is kind of the same way for me. Although right now I'm just feeling a little bit sick because of my cold, so I figured I could treat myself to a Starbucks. And while yes, it is a latte, it is not a pumpkin spice latte, because pumpkin spice lattes are not vegan. Even if you get soy milk. Hipster coffee shop, give an indie or foreign film a shout out. For this one, I had to pick Revelation Trail because I worked on it. It's like, I was the behind the scenes photographer and a PA. So, yeah, I'm in the credits of this one. So I have to give it a shout out. I don't get money if you buy it, but if you watch it. It's also really good. It's a zombie western, and it's more character oriented. It's not really about the zombies. The zombies are just kind of there, which it's, in a way, it's kind of like The Walking Dead, but it's also not like The Walking Dead. I don't know how else to describe it at the moment. I have a canker sore on my tongue, and talking is really hard. Oops, Got Decaf. A movie that disappointed you. I have to pick The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, because my husband and I basically got married because of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. We had a kind of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy wedding, and we were obsessed with the books, and our entire relationship has been like around the number 42 and things about the books of this. And we were so excited for the movie. I was working in the movie theater, so I got the posters and I got the banners, and it just was not very good. It was really dull. I haven't watched it in a while because it's so disappointing, but I have to have it because it's Hitchhiker's Guide. And I'm just like, why did you have to be so bad? It still has good quality to it, but it's not as good as I wanted it to be. Perfect blend, a bittersweet mix that seems perfect. Bold Native. I love this movie. I love this movie so much because it's about animal rights activists and veganism, and all the animals involved in it were rescues, and they were up for adoption, and I can't remember how many of them got adopted after the movie, but it basically follows this animal rights activist who starts doing like direct action, which direct action is usually related to like property destruction and whatnot, and he's in trouble with the law, and he's like running away from it, and it asks the question basically to the audience, are these people really terrorists if they're trying to save lives? And yes, I am vegan and I am an animal rights activist, and I think everyone should pick up this movie because it's so fucking good. And Dennis Henry Hennelly is a phenomenal director, and he has great ideas for stuff, and this is my absolute favorite. Coffee with Your Sugar, a movie you've probably seen way too much. That would be Lionheart. That is Lionheart, not Bloodsport. Yes, that is Lionheart. I couldn't decide if it was going to be Lionheart or Bloodsport, but I picked Lionheart because I think it's the more cheesy of the two. And I love Van Damme. I had a huge crush on him when I was a kid, and oh my god, I just love Van Damme. I love martial arts movies, and Van Damme was just so beautiful. He's still beautiful, but okay, that's enough. Friends don't let friends have Starbucks. I live in Seattle, I'm allowed. It's kinda local coffee. A movie you tell others to avoid. Well, I don't know what I usually tell people to avoid other than like Twilight and stuff like that, but I really don't care if you want to watch a certain movie or not. Like, even if I think it's awful, I like to say things are awful or things are good. I like to talk about them, and I watch pretty much everything as well. So I really don't care what people watch. But I did watch this awful horse movie the other day. Well, I started to watch it. I couldn't take it. It was just so bad. Yes, a horse movie. I watch horse movies. You probably didn't know that about me, but I love horses and I watch horse movies. Probably too much. But I watched this movie called A Gift Horse, I think, and it's on Netflix. And in the first 10 minutes, there's a riding instructor who does not know how to hold reins when she rides. There's this little girl trying to ride a horse and she's supposed to be really, really good, but she's like in the background flapping like this, just trotting and walking. And the riding instructor, when she rides, she's just like flapping her legs, and I'm just like, oh my god, these people can't ride. Like, I took a 9-year riding hiatus and I could ride better than that. Yes, I will tell you to not watch that, but most of my audience is not going to watch that anyway because they don't like horse movies or family movies or any of that kind of stuff. But I do, because I like pretty much everything. I'm not just a horror person. It's my favorite, but I'm not just horror. I'm also horses. So that's the coffee movie tag. Feel free to tag me in something else. I am probably going to do the time and place book tag. Actually, I'm probably going to do that after I do this one today. So you'll see that in a couple days. So I started a Patreon, and if you feel like chucking a few bucks my way, that'd be really cool. But no hard feelings if you don't. But, you know, I need to eat. I'm a starving artist. And I'm on all kinds of social media, so follow me if you'd like. And if you like my videos and you don't want to join Patreon, that's fine. But please like and subscribe. See you later. Bye-bye.